So, legal aspects of first aid. So, one of the three is abandonment, and this means if someone was providing care for an individual and you or someone you asked to call 911 just leave the scene, that would be abandonment. And so, the next one is negligence, and this is where someone is failed to or careless behaves in a timely manner expected by the community when dealing with someone that's on the scene. And the third one, so Good Samaritan laws, you should be covered, which means if you're giving the first aid and you're actually trained at what you're doing, this is going to cover you the Good Samaritan laws. So now for consent, there are two types of consent. It's implied and expressed. So implied consent is not expressly granted. So this means that you are unable to communicate with the victim, and this is because the victim is unconscious. So for the second one, express consent, this is where a person understands your questions and gives you permission to care. So sometimes express consent can be nonverbal. So for instance, if I'm asking someone a question and they're nodding their head, that would be express consent. Now for part two of the project, I'm gonna do a check, call, care, and action, and I'm gonna perform CPR. So step one, I'm gonna check the scene. I'm gonna see if everything's okay, and it is. And I'm gonna check the person. Hello, are you okay? Are you okay, sir? So he's unresponsive. So I'm gonna tell someone to call 911. Hey, will you call 911, please? So now I'm gonna provide care, and I'm gonna make sure that his head is lifted and his chin is tilted, and I'm gonna check for a pulse and breathing. Alright, so now I'm gonna, he has no pulse, so I'm gonna perform CPR with my hands like this, right under his sternum. And I'm gonna do 30 compressions in 18 seconds and then give 2 breaths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. And whenever I give the 2 breaths, I'm going to look at his stomach to see if it's going up and down. And then I'm going to repeat this again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 28, 29, 30. All right, thank you.